ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੀਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਹਫ਼ਤਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਕਸਟੋਰਸ਼ਨ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਘਟਨਾਵਾਂ ਘਟੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਇਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਝ ਰਾਹਤ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿਲਸਿਲੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁਣ ਫੇਰ ਤੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਐਕਸਟੋਰਸ਼ਨ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਸ਼ੂਟਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਘਟਨਾ ਜੁੜ ਗਈ ਹੈ। ਹਾਲਾਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਘਟਨਾ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ, ਬਲਕਿ ਇਸ ਵਾਰ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਗੁਆਂਢੀ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਡੈਲਟਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਪਰੀ ਹੈ। ਇਸੇ ਸ਼ੂਟਿੰਗ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਘਟਨਾ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਡੈਲਟਾ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਤੋਂ ਐਕਟਿੰਗ ਸਰਜੈਂਟ ਥਰਸਕ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮੌਜੂਦ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੈ। Acting Sergeant Joel Thirsk, can you please update us about the latest shooting that happened in Delta?
Absolutely. So what we happened this morning was around 3:33 this morning in the Tilbury Business Park. We had reports of a shooting with multiple shots fired into a business. Thankfully for the community and for the business, no one was injured, and our officers were able to respond quickly, including the new Delta-specific Extortion task force. They were working last night. They were able to arrive on scene and quickly take over the file from its initial conception.
So this file, this latest shooting, this is being considered to be extortion related?
The way that we're approaching it right now, the investigation is still ongoing. We're taking the information that we have. This is a new shooting. However, the business has been targeted in the past. We were aware of it. Police were in the area of Tilbury and were able to respond quite quickly. And what I can tell you is that Delta remains a very safe place to live, work, and play.
Have you spoken to the victims after this incident, and if you can share what did they had to say? Do they think that they've been targeted because of the extortions as well?
Our investigators have been on scene since the early hours. They've been working with the business owners, with neighboring businesses in the community, as well as conducting active CCTV gathering. What we would like to ask from the public is, if you have CCTV, if you have dash cam, if you're a witness, if you have any information, to please reach out to the Delta Police Department, or if you're not comfortable doing that, reach out to Crime Stoppers, because we know that people know what happened and who did this, and we're going to actively continue investigating until we solve it.
And no one was injured?
Correct. We're very fortunate that no one was injured. Preliminary CCTV shows a white sedan fleeing the vehicle with at least one or more shooters, a driver and a passenger, and multiple shots fired into the business, and multiple casings were recovered by police on scene.
Any idea or any CCTV footage related to the suspects or that can help in identifying the suspects?
As I said, it's still under investigation, and our teams are out there working around the clock today and tonight. We do have dedicated task force oversight every night now as part of the Delta-specific extortion task force. They were working last night, and again, being able to be first on scene and take conduct of that investigation and its early stages is exactly why we stood up this team last month at the Delta Police Department.
And sir, if you happen to have the latest extortion numbers in Delta, if you can share that with us as well.
In terms of the latest numbers, what I can tell you is that it's my understanding that we've had four new extortion victim files this year in 2026, and that does include one shooting. In addition to this shooting this morning would be a second.
Acting Sergeant Joel Thirsk, thank you very much for taking time.
It's my pleasure. Thanks so much.